Hey, welcome back. It's Frank with the Builderall team with your Builderall Weekly Update. This week, we have a few software updates. And speaking of updates, if you want another cool way to stay updated, get your phones ready because I'll share a QR code that will give you access to important Builderall resources right from your very own cell phone. And if you want to learn how to create an e-commerce store inside your blog, I'll tell you how you can get your hands on that training just as well. And I also want to invite you to stick around to the very end for more about our Builderall Member Spotlight. This week, I'm sharing two, Lisa Torres and Barbie Figueroa. Join us as Lisa shares how she built her business with Builderall and how you're going to want to check out her latest project. Coming right up. Now, to kick off the 3 software blog updates, the first one is Super Checkout, where users now can execute coupon filtering on the per user payment screen. We also have a webinar update. The problem experienced with our mobile version in the webinar builder has been adjusted and fixed. And we have an update to our Builderall support and help desk that better manages any tickets as well as notifications. For more details, check out our Builderall blog at the link provided down below. Now, on to another intuitive way to stay in the loop with Builderall. Go ahead and get your phones out and scan the QR code. Download our Builderall app and get access to the About page, providing you details of plans available. Next, you can hop on over to links to gain access to our different Facebook groups that make up our amazing community of entrepreneurs, as well as quick access to our Builderall knowledge base. Podcast option? Yep, you got it. We'll give you access to future episodes, updates, and more coming soon. Our magazine, you've got to check this out. See the latest published digital magazine in PDF format with clickable links to serve as additional added resources right at your fingertips. And lastly, our meetings link. Access our live or pre-recorded meetings by navigating here, entering your name, and enjoying the content available. So to get your hands on this app, grab your cell phone and be sure to capture the QR code to get started. Now, if you want to learn how to create an e-commerce store inside your blog, you're going to want to check out this past Tuesday night's training right here inside our YouTube channel, where Jackie shows you exactly how to accomplish this. Thank you so much, Jackie, for providing great content that our community can build on. To be a part of the panel and have your questions answered live during these sessions, please keep an eye on our Facebook groups for the invitation to join our next one. And now, onto our Builderall Spotlight. But before I share this with you, please take a moment to like, share a cool comment, and subscribe. And be sure to save this episode in your playlist and come back to it if you don't have time to watch the entire segment. Believe me, there were many great experiences shared here that you are not going to want to miss. Enjoy. Hey, it's Frank with the Builderall team, and in today's Builderall Spotlight, I have 2 wonderful and amazing women here who have both built their business with Builderall. Now, if you're not familiar with Builderall, you've come to the right place, because when it comes to having a complete digital marketing platform with an easy-to-use, true, and I got to say true, drag-and-drop website builder, and 40 plus of the most robust digital marketing tools, quite frankly, I can't think of any better way to build your business. And to testify, I want to introduce one of Builderall's amazing leaders, Barbie Figueroa, and my second guest is Lisa Torres, who both have built amazing businesses with Builderall. So, ladies, how are you guys doing? First off, thank you for stopping by and giving me a little bit a sneak peek of your life. So, Barbie, you're one of Builderall's amazing leaders, inspiring leaders. And for those that don't know you, will you take a moment to just kind of introduce yourself?
Yes, I would. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Frank, for having me and Lisa on. I'm so excited to be here. And I love Builderall. I love our Builderall community. And I'm rounding almost close to 4 years inside of Builderall. I started in March 2018, and I saw the opportunity. I took that trial. And on the 3rd day, I was like, I'm in like Flynn, and I am running, and I am going to build this thing, and I'm going to share this with as many people as I can possibly do through my YouTube channel, through my connections and stuff like that. And and then I became a top affiliate. I don't remember when exactly, but I'm just super excited, super blessed to be part of Builderall. For those of you that don't know a little bit, and I'll just go briefly into my story. I've always tried to make it in affiliate marketing. And then I would do lead converting website design as a way to really, create cash flow as I was trying to make it in affiliate marketing. I'm a mom of 3 boys and a golden doodle dog, and I've been married for the longest time to my best friend. But the one thing that what I was struggling with is that I didn't have, real leverage so that I could be present. And so I took those skills in lead converting website design and my desire, my dream to finally make it in affiliate marketing. And then we got hit by a hurricane. And since I didn't have any clients in the pipeline, I was kind of like stuck on this month-to-month grind looking for website clients. And when the hurricane hit, I couldn't get on the internet for 21 days, guys. 21 days we're out of internet. And so I was like, there's no income coming in. What am I going to do? And that's when I said, I have got to find something that aligns with something to do with my strength, which is the lead converting website design that has an affiliate program that pays really good commissions, but that also simultaneously I can help people build their businesses too, because that's what I've always loved to do. Well, lo and behold, just a few months after the hurricane hit, I heard the name Builderall. And so I started to do my research. And like I said, I took the trial. And on the 3rd day, I was like, I am in, I'm running for it, and I'm going to make this happen. And I've been here since March of 2018. And I still love Builderall as much as I did when I first got started. It has come such a long way. And what I'm excited about, Frank and Lisa, is that now I'm seeing the people that I've brought in to my Builderall team build amazing things as well. And one of the things that I love to do the most is to spotlight them and to show people what they're doing, because it's not just the tools that we have, but it's what you can do with them to help bridge that gap to make your dreams come true. And I think that's one of the most awesome things that Builderall can offer people that get signed up with us. So with that being said, Lisa I've known her for a really long time. She's one of my best online friends. We have been through the struggle, but we have finally been through the success, right? And I'm so excited because, a few months ago, maybe 7 months ago, I actually had approached her about Builderall about a year and a half ago, but she wasn't ready yet. So I was like, okay, fine, and I'm not a pushy salesperson by any means. So I was like, you know what? She may be ready later. She may never be ready at all. But I think it was Builderall 5.0, right? Is when she started to see the value, and she's like, let me see that Builderall thing again. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, great. And we're having a special. It was a funnel club special we were running at the time. And I was like, okay, check it out. And for some reason, boom, it clicked. And you've built some amazing things. I mean, she's done like 6-figure launches with some courses in the past with other tools. And the fact that she trusted our platform to leave everything behind and bring everything over here was like a big deal to me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like you love Builderall as much as I do. And that to me was super exciting. So here we are. And now she's built an amazing, you've literally built your little empire all over again, from your website to your funnels to you use e-learning, everything. So I'm going to hand it to you so that you can tell that part of the story. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you finally said yes. And I'm so excited with everything that you're building with Builderall, Lisa.
Yes, well,
and then you're on my team. She's on my team.
Yes, and thank you for that great introduction, Barbie. I am just excited to be here, and you know what? Barbie, like Barbie said, we've been friends for 14 years. We pulled out the calculator the other day. We figured that we were friends for 14 years, and we've actually met a couple of times, and face to face or whatever. But it's an honor to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for inviting me here, Frank. I appreciate it. So where do you guys want me to start? You want to start with asking me questions, or like, where do you want me to start?
Yeah, so we'll jump into that here in just a bit. First off, I thank you, Lisa, so much. As Barbie said, to validate what Barbie was saying, she told me great things about what you were doing. Well, she tells me great things about a bunch of her team members in her team, but to hear what you had seen, and on top of that, being able to visually see what you were creating with Builderall, man, that was like that's inspiring just visually, just to be able to see exactly what you're doing. But as a big picture, going back to Barbie and you too, Lisa. The other great thing that I see happening with Builderall is not just that final product too, it's the building of your teams, right? And really building community within community. So Builderall, one of the things that, you know, since I've joined in 2018, and I saw one of Barbie's videos too, that was truly inspiring, but to be introduced and go into the whole community and really see what it stands for. And then to see other leaders like Barbie and yourself building your own communities, right, and your own teams. That's just amazing, the power behind Builderall. And yeah, so a couple of things. One is you've got a big project happening right now. You want to tell us a little bit about your project and what you got going on?
Yes. So just to clarify, the time that I enrolled into Builderall was actually November of 2020. So it's a little over a year now that I've been with Builderall.
Wow, congratulations.
I took the first few months to actually build my blog, which we'll talk about that later. But I took the first few months to build that out before I actually started working on the project that's live right now. But yes, I started this project, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 months ago or something like that. Because I had an idea in my head, and that's the great thing about being an entrepreneur. You can, you know, systems like this, like Builderall, allows you to bring your creativity and the things that you have in your mind to life.
Yeah.
And so I had an idea in my head of a course that I wanted to create about 3-4 months ago. And I said, I'm going to use e-learning. I'm going to build it out with Cheetah Builder. And I'm going to use the autoresponder. I'm going to use the pop-up stuff and, you know, all the things right inside of Builderall. I'm just going to do it. And here we are. I launched my first course. Well, actually, no, this is my first big course inside of Builderall with e-learning. I have other little courses, like 2 or 3 little courses inside of my Cheetah Builder.
Nice.
That are like only a couple of videos, but this is like the bigger one with e-learning.
Yeah.
And so I started this program because I saw that there was a need in this industry, right? A lot of people are out there building lead magnets. That's what they're here in Builderall for, right? To build their lead magnets. But what they're missing is a very, very important key component. And that's building, you know, profit boosters inside of their funnel so that they can make money before anyone joins their network marketing business, their affiliate program, their, you know, coaching programs, their courses, whatever it is that they have going on. That's the missing component. And so that's the reason why I created my brand new course.
Nice. And let me pull this up here in just a bit. And let me, if you guys will verify, can you guys see that okay?
Yes.
So here's a beautiful site that was built with Builderall, using the tools, using the entire platform. How challenging was this? I mean, this is spectacular. This is amazing.
Thank you. It wasn't challenging at all because there's no coding involved. And what I love about Builderall is that, you know, there's a lot of drag and drop technology, you know, websites like this out there. But what separates Builderall is that it's not just drag and drop. It's drag, drop, and slide. It sounds like a dance, right? Drag, drop, slide.
It does sound like a dance.
Slide. And the sliding component of Cheetah Builder was what got me. It's what sold me on coming into Builderall, because I've been with other programs out there that are, you know, allow you to build, you use templates or, you know, build. First of all, they don't allow you to build from scratch like this. I would have never been able to build this on another platform, especially the platform that I was with before, because they don't allow you the flexibility. The fact that I could just drag the timer up there, the fact that I could just drag my enroll now button up here, right? The fact that I could just move elements around and place them exactly the way I want them to be on my site. That was a huge deal to me, because back in the day when I used to build these websites, I would have to get my husband, who's into coding, and I would have to harass him to get him to go into the code to move a button here or slide something over there. And it was just a headache. And so Builderall allows us to place the elements exactly where we want them. And that was huge for me, because if you want to do that with WordPress or any of the other funnels out there, you got to get into the code to do that. And that can, cost you money if you're going to hire somebody to do that for you. But with Builderall, it's included. Drag, drop, slide, and that's what I love.
So how long did it take you to create something like this?
I like to, I'm going to share a secret with you. This website here is kind of like, I like to call it like a Frankenstein website, right? Because what I did was I went to Pinterest and like Google and I typed in sales pages and I saw like all these different types of sale pages with like, I like this bar here. I like this header here. I like the way this section looks here. I like the way that section looks there. I like this footer over here. And I basically just modeled after what I was seeing, the layouts, and I just brought them over here and just did my own thing. So this is kind of like my Frankenstein baby right here.
Hey, I love the way, I mean, there's a lot of, I wish we can count the number of tools that you use, but you also have a live chat here up at the very top.
Well, the live chat is actually connected. If you click that, you'll see that it's a video, actually. It's a pop-up. So
hey there, Lisa here. Thank you so much for checking out.
Nice.
And so when they click on that chat, they're actually, and I have to fix that timer actually because we extended the date. But when they click on that chat, it actually takes me for them to chat with me on Facebook.
Nice.
On my business page. So I'm not using the chat feature inside of Builderall yet because I haven't played around with that feature yet.
Sure.
But later on I will. But for now, it's just going straight to my Facebook fan page.
This is good. So what about your favorite tool? What have you found to be one of your favorite tools in Builderall?
What you're looking at right now, Cheetah.
The whole thing, the whole enchilada, right?
The whole enchilada. Seriously, I just love Cheetah. It just makes my life so much easier. Because like I said, I've been using a lot of systems for a really long time to build websites for years. And this has been the simplest and most customizable program I've ever used.
I want to jump right into this specific, the boot camp here, this specific course. Tell us more about this course specifically.
Yeah, so this is a step-by-step, as you can see here, it's a complete step-by-step template-driven system. Template meaning you're using Builderall to build out this sales funnel, right? And what I'm doing is I'm teaching you how to build a branded sales funnel that is automated with your lead magnets. But the difference is because there's a lot of people out there that teach building lead magnets and stuff like that, but they're not teaching how to create profit boosters inside. And you can create so many profit boosters right inside your Builderall, account and websites with Cheetah Builder and Super Checkout. You can create those within your funnel. And that was another reason why I created the course, because I could see that there's a lot of people not doing it the right way. Barbie was actually one of them, right? I was one of them at one point too. And so when I started, including profit boosters inside of my lead magnets in my sales funnels, that's when my income increased. Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify for those that may not know what a profit booster is. It's basically how to make a quick spurt of cash while people are going through your funnel, because a lot of us wait until someone buys our main offer or maybe signs up with us in a network marketing opportunity or affiliate marketing opportunity. And the truth is 90% may not even take your main offer, join your business or anything like that. But what Lisa does is she teaches using Builderall how to, right after they opt in, boom, present them with a quick offer that will create some cash flow for you, so that if you are also running ads or something, it will basically absorb the cost of the ads for you. And so you end up really using that money to scale your business as well. So the profit boosters are basically, there's two things that all marketers need, all business owners need, and that it's leads and cash flow. Mm-hmm. And what this is trying to do is to help you create not only the lead, but the cash flow up front as well, quickly so that you can start getting into profit faster. And what that does really is it helps keep people in the game much longer, because even if the person takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks to finally make a decision to join your business opportunity, but you've made, a few $100s of, cash flow on the front end, you're going to stick around, right? So I think there's so much value in that. And while I've got my
but also it allows you to scale your business as well.
It helps you scale.
Have those front end, and by the way, well, let me say this, because when you have those front end offers, you get to, like you said, put that money that you're making from those profit boosters into paid ads to get more eyeballs to your content, to scale your business so that the money is not coming out of your pocket, right? But the thing is that you have to have the right profit boosters. And I've seen a lot of people do this plenty of times, where they'll have a lead magnet, and then they'll have a profit booster when they, after they opt in, they're presented with, a $7 offer, a $27 offer, whatever kind of low ticket offer, but it's not congruent with the lead magnet.
Right.
Right. And that's the key. And that's the one of the things that I teach in the course as well.
Nice. Good stuff.
Her visuals are amazing. Her branding is on point, and I'm amazed at how she's used Builderall. I mean, I've learned, like, I love how you use this aspect of Builderall to create this cool little thing, like the little those little like you used animation a lot, even inside of Cheetah, like all those little boxes, like they bounce when they come in, and she uses the pop-up, she's using social proof. I mean, she is literally like talking about remember how we always talking about optimizing and like squeezing every little bit of juice out of the orange. Like literally she went into Builderall and she's like, I am squeezing every single tool out of this platform to build this thing, and for what we pay, it's just incredible.
Yeah. Honestly, before Builderall, I was actually spending about $700 a month on my tools. And because I was spending $300 for that tool that helped me, build my funnels and turn my funnels into affiliate programs. And then I was spending almost $300 over here for the autoresponder. But the thing is that every time my list grew, so did my bill every month. Right. And then I'm spending this amount here and that amount there. And, by the time I looked at all my bills, I'm like, wow, I'm spending $700 a month. I could just go to Builderall, move everything over, and be at like maybe $100 a month.
Wow.
Less than $100 a month.
Yeah. So. When I talk about like, the design of your website too, it does tell me, I feel the passion, in your design and the flow, and it's something really amazing. And I think, where did that come from? I mean, for you to design something like this, I mean, did you always have an eye for design, or is it something that you slowly, went into and you learned? Because the placement, like I said, it's just, it's about, reaching out and speaking to the audience, and the site, the way you've designed it, does exactly that. So great job with that.
Thank you for that feedback. But no, I'm not even close to being a graphic designer. We have tools like Canva and stuff like that make it easy to create graphics or whatever. And like I said, Builderall is so flexible that we can take what we see in our head and bring it to life.
Yeah.
And so it's just as easy as that. Then when you combine those two, I look like a professional graphic designer web builder. And I'm not.
Yeah. And I think that's what's important to hear too, with everybody, with a lot of people trying a lot of new things, right? And step into the world of entrepreneurship or online business, that, the important thing here that I hear consistently by entrepreneurs who are finding success and things like that is just to start, find that starting point, put something up there, and then just work on that skill set. You're always developing or sharpening your skill sets, and this is good. And so what you've testified here too is that, you don't need a background in design, right? You don't. You could be a part of the community. You can be a part of the team that you've been made a part of, right? And really seek out. You'll get inspiration by them, just as people are getting inspiration by your design. So truly amazing.
I love that she's like, I just modeled, I looked at things that inspired me, and I took an element from here and an element from there. And guys, if you're paying attention, you'll see that anyone can literally do this, right? Like all you have to do is go just look at stuff, go to Pinterest, see things that inspire you, and Builderall gives you those building blocks as long as you know the basic structure of how the Cheetah Builder works. It's panels, it's boxes, it's elements, panels, boxes, and elements, right? If you can get some, like a part of a website that you like, lay down the foundation in the panel, and then bring in the other, contain everything in a box. You can move it around. That's what you mean by slide, right? That you can move whatever you want, wherever you want, right?
Yes.
And you're right, because I've seen other builders, I won't name any other platforms, but there are other builders that they say, oh no, because we're drag and drop. And then you click and there's like this wire that keeps you confined in that area. I'm like, drag and drop is, I can drag it wherever I want it, drop it wherever I want it. And a lot of builders are not that way. You're still boxed in.
Yep.
And what I love about Builderall, it literally lets you out of the box. So if you are a creative person and you know what you like and you like what you like, and you have to have certain things in a certain way, otherwise you can't sleep, because it's like, that bothers me because I want the there. I don't want it there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Builderall is
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, how much did we struggle back in the day building websites? Like, yeah. So the fact that you can get someone with her level of creativity, because like she said, even though she's not a professional designer and her website is just as gorgeous, her branding is consistent, and she used, because I've seen people like, I don't know how to use Builderall, or I can't build a pretty website with Builderall. You can. We promise you that you can. I've built lots of beautiful websites with Builderall, functional, like in the sense of they make money as well. Okay. It's just a matter of like listening to interviews like this, right? Like getting the ideas, and then grabbing inspiration from things that already exist. And then once you know how to use the builder, you can create anything you want. You really can.
Your passion, Lisa. So, in discovery, being an entrepreneur versus what you used to do before that, like what was the breakthrough moment for you? Just curious.
So I started out in entrepreneurship when I was 19.
Wow.
And I got invited to a home party. This was obviously before the internet. Okay. I got invited to a home party, and I was just sold on the dream of making my own money and not working for someone else and living a certain lifestyle. And so I was attached to that. And so for the first 18 years, all I did was try, jumping around from different things and, trying different things. And throughout those 18 years, I only made $20. But I kept going. And then when I got laid off in 2007, I turned to YouTube and I started, making YouTube videos. And I still didn't make any money for like the first 6 months, right? But then I got better and better. And then eventually I made my first sale, and then my second sale. And then I started getting into autoresponders and building, websites not like the one that I created, but getting into like creating lead magnets and things like that, which was new to me, and building my list, which was new to me at the time. But I knew that I wanted an online business. And so I knew that in order for me to build an online business, I needed tools. I needed tools and I needed systems. And so that was my start in 2007, 2008, when I started using the tools and the systems.
Wow. Go ahead.
It's funny because I don't know if you remember Lisa, but like the way that I met Lisa was I was actually in a business opportunity and our sponsor quit. Remember that? And then you rolled up the line to me.
Yes.
And that's how we actually connected, and we had chemistry, and we're like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? And her and I have always been running in tandem. It's like parallel journeys. It's all I got a little chill when I said that, because we've been at this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen her grow, she's seen me grow. But we both had one very similar goal, and that was to build a business that allowed us to have a life, so that we could be present for our families. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there's so many tools out there. Yeah. But I don't know about you, Lisa, but for me, like, because, it's like, why can't I have my cake and eat it too? Like, if I'm going to use these tools, if they have a great compensation plan on top of that, then that's even more motivation to go out there and build stuff, show off the tool, show off the platform, and help as many people get started with a platform as well, because then it's a win-win for everyone, right? We earn money as affiliates, but we get to help people build that business of their dream, And so the fact that we both ended up here is just incredible, because it's almost like we came full circle, right? Yeah. Because we started with that same dream, and then and
now we're here living the dream.
And now we're here living the dream. Oh my gosh, I give you two.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I'm so grateful, because not just for our relationship that we've had for so many years, but that listen, everyone knows I love Builderall. I think that's like, whatever. I do. And the fact that somebody that I've known for so long has come in here and trusted the platform just like I have, to me, it's just like, oh my God, you love my baby as much as I do. You know what I mean? It's like, it just feels awesome, Yeah. And I would love to see more and more people jump on board with our platform, because with just a little bit of creativity and a will to succeed and your vision in mind of what you want to build, you can do it with Builderall. And I love that.
So both of y'all, on that note, what's your message to someone on the fence who's thinking about using Builderall to either enhance their current business or even jumpstart, their very first business? What's your advice to them?
Go first, Lisa.
Okay.
Because I see you want to jump in there. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, my advice is, if you want to stand out from your competition, then you need to be in Builderall. And this is why I say that. Let's say, for example, and I'm not even going to mention any names of some other programs out there, but let's say you and I were in this program over here. And sure, we can build our websites there, right? But we're using templates, okay? And so now if you're out there promoting your lead magnet and I'm over here promoting my lead magnet with the same template, we don't stand out. We would want to, the content may be different. Maybe you even change the colors, but the template is still the same. There's no flexibility there. But no one on the internet world, no one on the internet has my lead magnet design. No one on the internet has your lead magnet design. And so that is why that's really what I love about Builderall, is that we get to be creative, and we get to brand ourselves the way that we want to brand ourselves, and we get to stand out from our competition. We don't look like everybody else using a template. Not that there's anything wrong with templates, because we have templates in Builderall, but even with the templates that we do have, we can change them up and make them unique and move stuff around and things like that. With other template programs, you can't do that. Yeah. You're stuck in a box, like Barbie says.
Right. Stuck in a box.
Yep, yeah, exactly. I love that with regards to the templates, because that's really the magic behind it. With 600 plus templates with their Builderall Funnel Club, I mean, the magic that you can perform with that. Again, it's a template, and just as you said, you take that just to kind of get the idea, and then move it around to make it your own, to speak, exactly how you want it to speak to, your clients or your target audience. It's amazing. So super cool.
And I love Builderall's design aesthetic. That's one thing that really got me with Builderall, because when I first signed up in 2018 and I saw the actual corporate website for the first time, I was like, oh, it just drew me in. I am a creative person, but I love systems and stuff, but I'm not really a very, like stuffy corporate type of person. So the fact that the website was blue and it was inviting and it was just like friendly, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I found my people. You know what I mean? Like I found my environment where everyone is just like doing their thing, being creative, and building our dream businesses, and that's exactly what it still is today, and so even in our templates, like you can go back there, and sometimes I go back there just for design inspiration, and some of those templates, like there's like the in the lead capture funnels in the funnel club, Frank, like the fitness ones. There's one that has to do with supplements, yoga, all kinds of different ones. And like literally, like just by changing the copywriting, adding your picture, moving things around, now you have like a good foundation to start with, because I don't know about you, but I love their design aesthetic. I love their design aesthetic. It's very different. It's very rich in color, and it's just, I love it. There's a lot of depth to their design. So you can easily go back into the Funnel Club. And even though maybe you can't design from scratch like Lisa and I do, you still have something there to work with to get you a really good foundation to start with, so that, you know, you can get your, you know, first lead capture page or your website off the ground until, you know, you feel more confident in, you know, dabbling more with creating something, you know, custom of your own. But that's the cool thing. Builderall grows with you, whether you're a newbie and you need to start with a template because you don't feel like you're creative enough to do something more custom, or you are like me and Lisa, that, like I said, you like what you like and you got to have it in a certain way, you know. Builderall, you know, it grows with you through your entrepreneurial journey. I mean, I have been with Builderall since March of 2018, and you know, I started as you know, being an affiliate, and then I started getting a little more courage and creating some more of my own courses, and then now I'm creating bigger courses and trainings and master classes and things like that. And Builderall has grown with me. I still haven't had to really go outside of Builderall to do the things that I need to do. Right. And my bill hasn't increased at the end of the month. So it supports the entrepreneur. It really does. And, you know, and hopefully more spotlights like this and more, you know, stories like this, if we get them out there, more people will realize, hey, man, you know what? You can start today and Builderall will grow with you wherever you want to take your business. And I love that. So if you're on the fence, get off the fence, because you're going to have everything you need as you grow. As you grow as an entrepreneur, Builderall is going to be there growing with you all along the way.
Well said, Barbie. Lisa, did you need to, do you want to add anything else, Lisa?
No, she nailed it on the head. I mean, you know, like I said, to me, the best feature inside of Builderall, in my opinion, is the drag and drop and slide technology. That was such a big deal to me. And, you know, let me go back really quickly when we were talking about templates. I just want to stress that even if you found, like, let's say some WordPress themes out there and you're like, oh, I like these 3 WordPress themes.
Yeah.
But I want to take the header there and I want to redesign it over here. And I like the footer over here and I want to redesign it. Like I said before, that's how I built my site. So that's why I call it my little Frankenstein project. Because it's literally me, you know, looking at other templates out there and visualizing what I want. Like, I wanted my bar on the top to look like this. And so I went out there and I found different bars and I found the bar that I liked. And so the bar that you see there with the timer and that was somebody else's blog.
Yeah.
That was somebody else's website. And I just redesigned it over here. And that's what I love about Builderall, because we could never do that before.
Yeah.
Never in a million years.
No, not without breaking your head and probably kicking your computer out the door.
Or spending money on somebody, you hiring a coder to do that for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. You can repurpose that to for your ad funding, right? And start marketing and all that good stuff. The other addition too to the drag and drop website builder too is the additional tools. Like, for example, as Barbie was talking about, lead magnets. You know, our lead magnet funnels come with an already preset lead magnet, and the flexibility of being able to use that template and then add your own lead magnet if you don't want to use that one there. But a great lead magnet tool is our magazine builder, which is phenomenal. You can do so many different things with just the magazine builder alone. So another great tool to add, you know, in the tool shed to really get things going for you. So
I can't wait to play with that magazine builder. I haven't used that yet.
Yeah. And just as a side note, just because I'm such a fan of this tool, but it's like a hidden gem, and not a lot of people like feature it separately. It is the CRM. That is a very powerful tool. It is if you go on your website funnel, whatever you're building with Builderall, and you go to the site settings, the very main page, you're going to scroll all the way down and you're going to click on enable. You're going to toggle that CRM. You're going to thank me later. Okay. That thing captures every step of the customer journey once they are on that opt-in form. I'm telling you, it tells you what link they clicked on, what time they clicked on it, if it's connected to Mailing Boss, how everything connects seamlessly. It'll track what you do in Mailing Boss, what link they clicked on in Mailing Boss. I mean, you want like real, like an understanding of what's working and why it's working. You can see every single step of what your leads are doing in your funnel when you turn on that CRM. So if you haven't turned it on yet, you're not gonna. It's not like this flashy, sexy tool, but it's there and it's super powerful. And I highly encourage all of you to go right now, stop what you're doing, and toggle the CRM on all your websites, because it's going to give you such valuable information to help you make even better, business decisions when building your lead converting campaigns.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a great, you're right, Barbie. That is a phenomenal tool. I think, for those just starting out, if you're already using Builderall, definitely flip the switch on that. If you're new to Builderall and you're testing it for the first time, these are great tools that you could definitely learn over time. We offer really good training within every single day about these different tools, regarding the different tools and how you can use them. In addition to that, strategy, and in addition to that, Q&A on Fridays. So another great resource, another great way to get acclimated with what Builderall has to offer. I think the biggest advice too is if you're new to Builderall and you're new to entrepreneurship and you want to build something, Cheetah Builder is the perfect place to start. You use a Cheetah Builder along with Mailing Boss. You have your email automation. You put those two together and you got pretty much all that you need to get started. There's a lot of really beautiful and amazing shiny tools, 40 plus tools, shiny tools inside the shed that, take a little bit of time, start maybe once a week or every so often introducing yourself and identifying how these tools can better your business and grow that way, because it could be quite the distraction trying to learn every single thing all at once.
Yeah.
So with that, just a quick tip. Anything else you guys like to add?
Yeah, going on that, like, yes, you could get overwhelmed inside of Builderall, which is why I actually wrote 3 tips on how to really, get the most of your Builderall experience when you get signed up. Okay. Number 1 is know what you want to do. Okay. Know what you want to do. What is your end result? Are you trying to do e-commerce? If you're not trying to do e-commerce, then stay out of those apps. If you're trying to build a lead converting campaign, well, guess what? You're going to need a few things. As a matter of fact, Frank, I think our cheat sheets inside of the knowledge base are going to help people jumpstart this process as well, because it's going to give you more clarity as to what tools you need to focus on. The cool thing is that the tools, once you need to expand and you want to expand into other realms, well, guess what? They're there for you. But when you get started, start with the end in mind. What do you want to do? And knowing what you want to do is going to help you stay within the tools that are going to help you do that. That's number 1. Number 2, once you figure out what you want to do, then figure out what tools, again, that you're going to need. So maybe if you just want to build a lead campaign, all you're going to need is Mailing Boss, Cheetah, and maybe even I'll throw in Social Proof, right? Because you want to have that on your lead capture page. Those are the only 3 tools that you're going to need: Cheetah, Mailing Boss, and Social Proof. That's it. That's all you need to, put up a lead capture campaign, and that's it, right? Now, once you start getting like into what Lisa teaches you in the course about building profit boosters, okay, then you're going to add super checkout. But for now, to get started, if you're just trying to get a lead campaign out there, you just need those 3 tools, right? And then finally, don't be scared. Jump in once you realize what tools you need. Get in there and start building. You don't have to get it right. You just got to get it going. When I first got started as an affiliate, I was like, I need to get this out there. I had no idea how to use the tool back then, and we were using a completely different builder back then. Yep. But I was like, you know what? I don't have to get it right. I just got to get it going, and I will figure it out along the way. Like Shelly always says, you can't break anything. You can't break it. So click it, click, try, test. You don't have to know everything. Just start moving things around, clicking here, dragging around. You're not going to break it. If anything, make a copy, okay? And then play with the one that you're not going to use at the end of the day. But go in there and have fun. This is fun. It could be fun. We're creating. This is one of the funnest, in my opinion, one of the funnest opportunities out there, because you get to really take your creativity and connect it to your gifts, strengths, and talents to create an income. Okay, so it should be fun. You should be playing. You should be creating and having fun with your journey. Okay, so those are the 3 tips that I would give any new person starting with Builderall. Know what you want to do, figure out what the tools are that you're going to need to do it, and then get in there and just get your hands dirty and play.
Perfectly said.
When I got into Builderall, I mean, I didn't just jump in knowing what to do, right? I had to come in and like go, like Barbie said, get my hands dirty, touch things, move things around, see how things work, play with it. You know, do all that
look what you got.
right?
Look at what
I
you
mean, even her e-learning. I mean, we can't show her course. Obviously, you have to grab her course if you want to see what she did in e-learning. But I mean, she built everything. Her e-learning is absolutely gorgeous, and she's used it in so many creative ways. It's just amazing. So Builderall supports the person who really wants to build something amazing. It's awesome.
There you have it. Another amazing entrepreneur shining amongst Builderall's member spotlight. So remember, if you're a network marketer, coach, content creator, or even an aspiring entrepreneur, Lisa's program can help build profitable sales funnels that build high quality prospects. So special thanks to Lisa and Barbie for joining me today and sharing how they have built their profitable businesses with Builderall. That's my time, everyone. I want to wish everyone a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.